guys, so I got a bit of a drive here this morning, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to just take some time and talk about my takeaway from the 2018 Honda Pioneer Takeover at Ride Royal Blue. Ready for a little Duramax turbo whistle. Yeah! Oh, it's cool. Guys, I gotta give a disclaimer right here. I am on my way to get blood work. It's fasting blood work. I have not had my coffee this morning. So if I seem a little bit edgy, a little bit cranky or short, why don't you learn how to drive, pal? That's probably why. So the first thing I gotta say about the takeover is for you guys that aren't Honda owners that watch my channel and might be thinking that the Honda Pioneer is not a competitive side-by-side, you guys need to come to the takeover and see these machines in action. These Honda Pioneers perform awesome, from the 1000s down to the itty-bitty 500s. That's also made me realize I kind of need to step up my game a little bit in my Pioneer builds. I got a lot of good ideas from seeing your guys' rigs out there. As far as the facilities and trails at Ride Royal Blue, I was impressed with them. This is the first actual ATV trail system I have ever been to. You know, usually I just go out my door and hit the woods and trails that have been locally made. So I'm not used to nice, wide, groomed, you know, marked pathways and stuff. So it was pretty nice. Granted, we were at the beginning of the riding season, so they were still working hard on trying to get their trails groomed. There was still lots of trees down in various places, and it was still kind of wet and sloppy, especially when we first got there on Thursday. So there were a lot of deep ruts and stuff, which I was a little worried about the P5 and not having a lot of ground clearance. But the nice thing is it's got a short enough wheelbase. I was usually able to pick the line and straddle the ruts instead of having to fall in them and get stuck in them. I also feel the need to kind of explain my scarcity at the event. I would guess I've been feeling kind of bad because I wanted to do a lot more, you know, mingling and interacting with you guys, walking around the campground, seeing each of your machines, personally introducing myself, and I didn't do that. And so I feel like I need to explain why. There's two main reasons. The first reason being I am naturally antisocial to begin with. I tend to be kind of a loner, and although I am working on that, that's just the way I am. Now, you would think that being on YouTube and having lots of people watch me daily and you know, weekly when I upload vids, I would not be that bad. But if you guys think about it, most of the time it's me and a camera. I'm by myself. You guys don't see this until it's edited and uploaded, but when I'm filming, I'm by myself mostly, unless my wife or someone else is helping me by manning the camera. So that's just me. I'm very antisocial, and I'm trying to get over that, trying to work on that. But so for next year, if you guys see me and I don't come up to talk to you, make sure you guys come over and talk to me, because I am not a conversation starter. I have to have someone start the conversation with me. Again, I apologize for that. That's just the way I am, but I will try to work on that. There's a new Dollar General going in. They're putting those up all over the place. And the other reason why, well, it's actually reason reasons why I kind of was keeping to myself a lot throughout the event and I didn't talk or mingle much was, if you guys saw on Facebook, the Tuesday before we left to head to the Pioneer Takeover, you guys know I had a fall. I ended up in the ER. I smacked my knee hard off the concrete when I fell. It swelled up. The pain was quite intense at times. And what you guys might not realize is I was also having back trouble the whole weekend that we were there. Riding was not helping it, and it didn't matter if I was bouncing around in my little 500 or the 1000. I must say that I am awful glad I have the Walker Evans shocks on both. Otherwise, it would have been unbearable. But my back was hurting too, so I tried to hide it. I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer throughout the whole event and make everyone depressed. But I was in quite a bit of pain throughout most of the takeover. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get to go out on some night rides. I really wanted to go out on night rides. Get to ride with some other groups, go on the creek rides, but by the end of the day, my back and knee was just pretty much killing me, and I just wanted to crawl into bed, stretch out, fall asleep, and forget about the pain. So hopefully come next year, I won't be so silly and hurt myself before the takeover. That brings me to another point. I realize how much I really do enjoy getting together in groups and riding, not just Pioneers. If you guys watch my channel and you own Polaris, you own Can-Ams, it's just the atmosphere of getting together with a group of people that are passionate about the power sports industry and just hitting some trails and riding for a day. That in itself is an absolute blast. I want to start doing more of it. So what I would like to do is, every couple months or so, just get together on some local trails here in PA, maybe the surrounding states that's within a reasonable drive, 3-4 hours, and just maybe spending the weekend and going on a ride. Actually, guys, now that I think about it, coming up here in May is the East Coast Side-by-Side ATV Ventures canter ride at Mountain Ridge ATV Park. It's in northern PA. It's about 2.5 hours north of where I live, and I do plan on going to that. So if you guys are watching this and are able to make it to that, make sure you comment below and I will do my best to make it to that as well. Again, right now the plans are for me to go. Plans can change, but if you guys would like to meet up with me during that, then make sure to comment below. As far as the atmosphere for the takeover, it was absolutely great. Everyone was friendly. They were willing to help those that needed help, whether they broke parts, was having, trouble with anything. Everyone there would have given anyone else the shirt off their backs if need be. And that's what I love about the power sports industry. When you're passionate about something like that, you would do anything for anyone else that shares that passion with you. And that's what we had the whole weekend. If you guys own a Honda Pioneer, it doesn't matter whether it's the 500, 700, or 1000. Make sure you guys plan ahead. Do everything you can to make it to the 100. Make sure you guys plan ahead and try to come to 2019's Pioneer Takeover. I can only imagine with the growth we saw this year to last year that next year it's going to be even bigger. Especially if Honda comes out with that Talon. Fingers crossed, please come out this year with the Talon. Come on, we need a sport side-by-side, Honda. Videos coming from my time there, including an interview with Richard, who's the founder, the owner of HondaSideBySide.com, and I guess you could call him the main organizer of the event. This was his baby. I guess I should have called it an event. He doesn't call it an event. That's one thing he stressed to me when I talked to him, is he doesn't really see this as an event. He sees it as Pioneer owners getting together and riding. It's a ride, not an event, according to him. But I think it's getting a little bigger than what he originally planned. But that's a good thing. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can tell outside, the weather is finally getting nicer. Hopefully I'm going to get over my injuries, get back to filming more stuff more regularly, get more videos up there for you guys to watch and enjoy and to learn from. Now, unfortunately, my computer is down right now as I'm recording this. So even this that I'm recording is going to have to wait so I can get it uploaded. But I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to start putting out here real soon. I'm filming all this stuff, so I'll have it all ready to go. I'll just have to edit it and upload it, and it'll be there. So continue to be patient with me, guys. More vids are coming from rides at Ride Royal Blue to several how-tos I have planned. Lots of good stuff ahead. I also plan on doing a lot more live streaming too, but I think the way I'm going to do this is, if you guys are a member of my Appalachian Mountain Riders Facebook page, I think that's what I'm going to use as my main source for live streaming. I seem to get a little better response on Facebook than I do here on YouTube. At least at the time of doing the live stream, I get a lot more people on and interacting than Facebook than I do with YouTube. Not to say I'm not going to do live streams on YouTube, I'm just going to do probably a lot more on Facebook than I do on YouTube. So if you're not a member of the Appalachian Mountain Riders Facebook page, make sure you head over there and follow so you don't miss any of those live streams. So you guys stick around, make sure if you haven't done so already, you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you always know when I upload. And I hope you enjoy your day, and as always, guys, keep on riding. Appalachian Mountain Riders is brought to you in part by the following. The Honda Side-by-Side Club. If you own a Honda Side-by-Side or are thinking about buying one, then you need to check out HondaSideBySide.com, because who knows the machines better than the owners that use them every day. Head on over to HondaSXS.com and sign up today. Walker Evans Racing, providing high-quality shocks and rims for a variety of UTVs. When the path requires more than just ordinary, head on over to WalkerEvansRacing.com. And by my gracious supporters on Patreon.